Conquering the maths world, from fractions to decimals. Hello there, language learners. Today, we are venturing into a unique and fascinating part of the English language, which involves both language and maths. We'll be focusing on understanding fractions and decimals and how to convert between the two. We'll explore this through plenty of examples to make it easy for you. Let's jump right in. To begin with, let's dive into what fractions are. A fraction represents a part of a whole. It's made up of two parts, a numerator, the top number, and a denominator, the bottom number. For example, in the fraction 1/2, 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. This means 1 out of 2, or half. Next, let's understand what decimals are. Decimals are another way to represent fractions, but in a form that is easier to understand and calculate with. Decimals use a point to divide a number into whole and fractional parts. For example, the decimal 0.5 represents half of 1, which is the same as the fraction 1/2. To convert a fraction to a decimal, you divide the numerator by the denominator. For example, to convert the fraction 1/2 to a decimal, you would divide 1 by 2, which gives you 0.5. To convert a decimal to a fraction, you consider the place value of the decimal. For example, for the decimal 0.5, the 5 is in the tenths place. This means the fraction form would be 5/10, which simplifies to 1/2. Let's look at some examples. 1. Fraction 1/2 equals decimal 0.5. 2. Fraction 3/4 equals decimal 0.75. 3. Fraction 2/5 equals decimal 0.4. 4. Fraction 7/10 equals decimal 0.7. 5. Fraction 5/100 equals decimal 0.05. Notice how the fractions and decimals represent the same value, just in a different form. And that's a wrap on fractions and decimals in English. This was an exciting journey into the intersection of English language and maths. Remember, practice makes perfect. So don't shy away from practicing these conversions. You're well on your way to mastering this valuable skill. Until our next video, keep learning and keep growing.